Have you ever felt like you hit a wall in Osu? Like you're stuck, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to get any better? Are you really stuck? Or is there something else going on? Well, it turns out the answer isn't what it may seem. See, there's a fallacy here. Imagine you're playing Osu, and your scores are just not improving. It feels like you're on a plateau, right? But what if I told you that plateaus aren't real? They're a mirage, an illusion created by your perception. Our self-perception and ego are funny things. They fluctuate, making us feel like heroes one moment and imposters the next. In Osu, this fluctuation can make us feel like we've hit an insurmountable wall, but our self-assessment is often biased. It's like trying to judge your own dance moves. You might think you're the next Michael Jackson, but your friends know better. We're often our own worst critics, and this bias can cloud our judgment regarding our skills in Osu. You see, skill isn't something that increases in a straight line. It's more like a roller coaster with ups and downs and sometimes stomach-churning loops. There's a phenomenon in the Osu community known as being skill blocked, or in better terms, mind blocked. Players talk about the 5-digit rank wall, the 200 PP wall, or even the dreaded 4-digit rank wall like a video game boss you just can't beat no matter how many times you try. But is it real? These walls are often psychological. Your brain, in its quest for efficiency, creates these barriers as a defense mechanism. It does this because it wants to conserve energy and avoid discomfort in an effort to be as efficient as possible. But here's the thing, believing in these plateaus is what makes this a fallacy. It's not a skill issue, it's a perception issue. And this misconception can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy where you feel like you've already peaked and can't push your skill ceiling any higher. When you believe you've hit a plateau, you stop pushing yourself. You start to see every failure as evidence that you fell off. But the truth is, your skills are still growing beneath the surface. It's just your perception that's creating the illusion of stagnation. Let's talk about the nature of progress. Think of it like a jigsaw puzzle. At first, the pieces don't seem to fit. The picture is unclear and you're feeling very uncertain. But over time, with persistence, you start to see the bigger picture. And with that bigger picture, you start to build confidence. Whether it's a puzzle, Rubik's Cube, or even learning a new language, the bursts of progress you make are always followed by a new sense of confidence. Sometimes you struggle, and then suddenly everything clicks. It's kind of like how you should click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Interestingly, someone else might be better at gauging your skill progression over time. They don't have the same biases you do. Free from the distortions of self-perception, they can see the gradual progress you are blind to. So, how do we break through this illusion ourselves? By changing our perspective and approach. First, analyze your weaknesses. What are you specifically struggling with? Next, diversify your practice. Don't just play the same maps, spice it up. Set small, achievable goals to keep your motivation high. And most importantly, stay patient and positive. Progress isn't always linear, but it is happening. And if you're still struggling to see the bigger picture, here's an underrated but powerful strategy to freshen up your perspective. Take a break. I know, it sounds counterintuitive. People often say that taking a break makes you rusty and you won't play as well when you come back. But here's the thing, taking a break can actually help you stop engaging in bad habits. It's like a reset button for your brain. There's actually a science behind this. The brain is an incredible organ, constantly rewiring itself through a process called neuroplasticity. When you practice Osu, you are literally reshaping your brain's structure. But this process isn't always visible on a day-to-day basis. It's like trying to watch a tree grow. The changes are happening, just really slowly. But let's talk about habits. The more you engage in a habit, the stronger the neural connections become in your brain. It's like a path in the forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and easier it becomes to follow. Conversely, the less you engage with it, the weaker it gets, like a path growing over weeds. This is why taking a break is so powerful. It weakens the connections associated with bad habits and opens the way for you to have a fresh start. When you come back, you can tackle your weaknesses from a new angle, rounding out the weaker spots in your skill set while reinforcing your familiar strengths that you built up in the past. Neuroplasticity means your brain is always ready to adapt and change. Taking breaks helps facilitate this by giving your brain time to process and reorganize the information and skills you've been working on. It's not just about playing more, but playing smarter. Remember, plateaus are just part of the journey. They're not the end of your progress, but a challenge to overcome. By changing your perspective and approach, you can break through and reach new heights. So the next time you feel stuck, remind yourself, you're not at your limit. you're just winding up for your next breakthrough like a slingshot. And speaking of breakthroughs, find out the truth about latency right here